poke around
with your fill on Brookhurst News.
Recently, the school gates opened to welcome all its returning students. Students were seen with smiling faces, excited to see their friends and favorite teachers. There was also an enormous wave of new students, nearing 80 in number. Teachers, students and staff have been welcoming to all the new students to further help them fit in. On top of that, there are few faces among the member of staff who have been integrating with us.
The student-teacher interactions have impacted my studies in that I can freely consult my teachers and they can help me even in terms of guidance in class and outside even class, and they can help me and help me to grow myself.
Is that if you are pursuing a career, the teachers here are here to help you chase your dream.
Brookhurst has given me the chance to do the sports I was interested in, and that has helped me grow in loving sports and doing them more.
Over the weekend, our athletes took off to present the school. They went to Sabes for a series of friendly games. They returned triumphant on all their fronts. Our boys played under-17 basketball and won with scores of 35-23. They also played under-15 football and won with scores of 3-1. The girls played under-17 football and also won with the scores of 2-1. With the training that they are taking part in, performances like these are expected in the near future.
Administration made the executive decision to allow students to come to school with their natural locks. This was done to allow students to express themselves more and to be more in touch with their heritage and culture. It is easy to say students have loved the choice and greatly thankful for their adjustment.
Students have started preparations for the World Scholars Cup, which is scheduled to take place in the middle of February. World Scholars Club has had its grand debut scheduled for Thursday after classes to further help students prepare for the challenging competition. Students will undergo training for the debates and polish their writing skills.
There are some other students who are getting ready to travel all the way to Netherlands to take part in the Model United Nations, also known as MUN. Anticipation is high for the students to once more plant the flag of Brookhurst overseas.
On Saturday, the 21st of January 2023, Brookhurst International Students' Council was treated to a team-building getaway at Coco's Place. On arrival, students were greeted by Christine Kamau, mother to Amaria, grade 11. The students started with team-building games like charades, grouping, and fire on the mountain. These games, led by Christine, helped the students learn values like concentration, teamwork, consistency, and independence. Later on, the students had a talk with Christine Kamau. During the talks, the students were taught about humility and self-governance. Then students had a one-on-one talk with Mr. Johnson, and later on were treated to an all-you-can-eat buffet. The students built on their leadership skills, and we hope to see the leadership skills in action. Football and basketball season started off with a bang, with our school hosting Swamina Ryan International for 4 games on Saturday the 21st of this month. The games kicked off at high noon with the girls' 8-a-side football match. The game was a quick one and the girls from both teams showed a surprising amount of skill. The defense was held together greatly by Lucille, Vanessa and Abimandia. At the front, Hilda scored the first goal with a lovely assist from Amor. Unfortunately, the other team managed to score a comeback despite Ariana's efforts at defending. Lenini then managed to break at the tie and our girls were ahead 2-1. Unfortunately, towards the end of the game, the other team switched strategies and managed a goal, having them end in a draw of 2-2. Simultaneously, the boys' basketball team was taking on their opponent. The game was a tough one as both teams showed immense skill. There was a back and forth of baskets from both teams and no one would have been able to predict who had won. After a lengthy struggle, our boys managed to beat up Swamina Ryan 19-18, sending them packing up the loss. Afterwards, the boys went ahead to take on Swamina Ryan at football. Both teams once again managed to execute their immense skills. Both had a very tight defense and strong attackings. Just like the basketball game, there was a back and forth in goals. Sean Masibo managed to score the first goal, putting the game at 1-1. To widen the gap, ST scored a goal but the other team made a comeback, putting the game at a draw. He then scored another goal but unfortunately, Swamina Ryan recovered and the game ended at 3-3. The girls' basketball game was a very tense one as there were some challenges faced before it kicked off. Luckily, our girls showed up and did their best. They garnered 26 points while the other team only had 22. The top shooters of the game were Abby Lenini, Karista and Jacqueline. Our defense was held tightly by Vanessa and Natasha. All these wins were a great way to start off the season, and we hope for many more wins to come.